The queens gathered around, once again offering congratulations to Musa for her victory last week and to Lindsay for staying. Hello Kitty remarked that it was astonishing Barbie was no longer there. Lola responded, stating she wasn't shocked because Barbie's performance wasn't great, and she had relied on her team. Kitty agreed, expressing relief at Barbie's departure. Levanny inquired about the hatred Kitty had for Barbie. Kitty admitted she didn't hate Barbie but felt a twinge of jealousy over Barbie's success outside of Drag Race. Louise reassured Kitty that her fame matched Barbie's beyond the show. Yet, Kitty wants to surpass Barbie's fame and hopes the show will help her achieve it. Lola laughs at this ambition, suggesting it was a wild dream and criticizes both of their performances in Drag Race. Annoyed, Kitty told Lola that she wasn't faring much better herself. Lola defended her recent success, claiming she was close to outperforming Musa last week. Musa interjected with a chuckle and also praising Levanny for her excellent role delegation. Levanny accepted the compliment and acknowledged everyone's efforts. Suddenly, a producer intervened, urging the queens to prepare for the mini-challenge. Candice Flynn wins the mini-challenge.
Yay, I won something. It's only episode 3, and I plan to stick around until the very end. Losing Barbie last week was a stark reminder that no one is safe here. And Mama Ru doesn't care about your reputation outside of Drag Race. I came so close to winning last week. I hope we get another challenge soon, where I can showcase my vocal talents.
My queens, I hope you are ready to dance the night away, because this week's Maxi Challenge will be a dancing challenge. Now good luck and don't F it up.
Ooh, a dance challenge. I love to perform, whether it's singing or dancing. I hope I can make a good impression and impress Mama Ru enough to earn another win.
Sailor Saturn inquires if Lola and Levanny can dance. Levanny responds that she's untrained, having attended only one lesson at Sarina's dance studio. She found the experience intense, as Sarina screamed at her, and she's worse than Abby Lee Miller. Lola, surprised, comments that such energy would have been useful last season and laughs. She admits she's not a dancer and feels nervous about the challenge. When Lola asks Saturn if she can dance, Saturn confidently affirms she's ready for the challenge. Lola chuckles, wondering if there's anything Saturn can't do. Levanny then questions who they think will struggle among the other queens. Lola suspects Lindsay will, given her history of being in the bottom twice in the first 2 episodes and losing her friend. Saturn agrees, but Levanny counters, suggesting Lindsay might excel as she's been rehearsing instead of gossiping with Barbie.
Yes, I am a bit nervous. As I mentioned to Lola and Saturn, I had one day of dance training at Sarina's studio, and she was quite demanding. I hope this challenge won't be as intense as that experience.
The remaining queens are engaged in a discussion about the challenge. Kronk recalled facing a dance challenge on Cartoon Drag Race Mexico, where his performance was only safe. He is determined to exceed that performance, having been safe for 2 consecutive weeks. Kenny shared his aspiration to excel, as he too has been safe for 2 weeks and seeks acknowledgement from Mama Ru. Louise echoed this feeling, having also been safe for the same period. Candice questioned whether any of the queens were dancers, to which all but Musa and Gwen responded no. Musa, taken aback, questioned Gwen about her dancing ability. Gwen confidently replied that although she identifies as a goth girl, she also harbors a passion for dancing. Haley expressed her enthusiasm for Gwen's revelation, recalling a successful dance-off with her mother and hoping to channel that same energy into the challenge.
Yes, I had a dance-off with my mom. We were distracting a security officer while Roger was freeing some whales. It's a long story, but I hope to bring that energy into this challenge.
Sailor Saturn, Gwen, Lindsay and Hello Kitty had a great performance.
I may be a goth girl, but I do love dancing. My performance in the challenge proved that these queens should expect the unexpected with Gwen, because she will win this challenge and this season.
Levanny, Louise Belcher, Lola, Kenny, Musa, Kronk and Candice Flynn had a good performance.
I believe I performed quite well for a queen who isn't particularly skilled at dancing. My mother, Linda, faced a dance challenge during her season and was deemed safe. My goal is to surpass her and become the top belcher in Cartoon Drag Race.
Haley Smith had a bad performance.
Call me delusional, but I thought I performed excellently. However, the judges disagreed, they simply didn't understand my dance. I'd better learn this lip-sync song. I have a feeling I could be in the bottom.
On the runway, category is Disco Divas. Lindsay, Hello Kitty, Candice, Levanny slayed the runway.
I excelled in the challenge and dominated the runway. Now that my focus is fully back on the competition, I realize that my initial distraction was due to being starstruck by my idol, Barbie. However, with her absence, I'm prepared to demonstrate to the judges and my fellow queens what I'm truly capable of.
Musa, Kronk and Lola had a great runway.
I performed well in the challenge, and my runway presentation was great. I'm hopeful that it will be sufficient to place me among the top queens. I eagerly await some critiques from Mama Ru, especially since she handpicked me.
Gwen, Sailor Saturn, Louise Belcher and Haley Smith had a good runway.
My performance in the challenge was outstanding, but my runway was merely satisfactory. I fear that my runway performance might jeopardize my chances of winning tonight. However, I outperformed the other queens on the dance floor, so I don't think it will cost me the victory.
Kenny had a bad runway.
Once again, I feel terrible. The judges did not appreciate my runway. I can't afford all these luxury brands like the other queens. My mama made this outfit. It holds sentimental value.
Welcome to the judges panel. First, she is our resident judge. She is Michelle Visage and our extra special guest judge, dance challenge winner and season 2 champion. It's Mr. Smithers. Welcome home. Now let the judging commence. Lindsay, congratulations, you are the winner of this week's challenge.
This feels amazing. I can't believe it, thank you. You know Heather won her first challenge on the 3rd episode as well, so it's looking great for me.
Gwen and Sailor Saturn, good job, you are both safe.
Unlucky Gwen, but I'm happy it was Lindsay I lost the challenge to. She did deserve it, she was great in the challenge and she slayed that runway.
That means, Lola, Haley Smith and Kenny, you are the bottom queens. Lola, you are safe.
Thank you, Mama Ru. I prepared myself for the worst because I'm not a dancer, but luckily my runway saved me.
That means, Kenny and Haley, you are both up for elimination.
The time has come for you to lip sync for your life.
It sucks being in the bottom. Hearing those words in person is enough to break a queen, but I will fight to stay in this competition.
This is only a minor setback in my mission for the crown. My mother had to lip sync 3 times on her season, and this will be the only time I will be lip syncing. Kenny, you're going down.
The lip sync song is Holding Out for a Hero by Bonnie Tyler. Haley Smith had a bad lip sync. Kenny flopped the lip sync. Kenny. Haley Smith.
I'm sending you both home. Neither one of you showed me the fire it takes to stay. Sashay away.
Well, at least I didn't die.
Haley Smith, signing off.
This is Untucked.
The queens congratulate Lindsay for winning and they are gagged about the double elimination. Candace said this is a warning for everyone, Mama Ru isn't messing about this season. Musa agreed and tells the queens that they need to perform their best in the lip sync because that could be them. Lola said she won't need to because she isn't lip syncing this season. Kitty said the same thing. Levanny says to Kitty, can she be any more original? Kitty and Levanny start arguing. Kronk tries to calm the situation. Kitty is having none of it and says the Gia Gunn wannabe and her companions have been so rude to her, they are lucky they aren't outside because she would not even conversate with them outside of filming. Lola says the word is converse, or just say talk. Levanny and Saturn giggle. Mr. Smithers joins the queens in Untucked and offers them some advice how to win the competition. Lola says to him no offense, but she will not be taking the advice from the worst winner in cartoon Drag Race history. Mr. Smithers is taken back and said who is she? Lola tells him she's the winner of season 8 sweetie. The queens tell Lola to shut up and stop being rude. Lola apologizes to Mr. Smithers. He does not accept her apology and tells the queens with an attitude like hers, you won't win this competition. Lola reminds him that Heather won last season, and Queen of Hearts the season before, and also Yzma the season before that. Mr. Smithers is visibly annoyed and ignores her before being escorted out by production. Levanny tells Lola, that was kind of rude, but also kind of a slay. Lola responds indifferently, stating she doesn't really care about his opinion and adds that Roger was robbed from season 2. They all agree. Lindsay inquires if she can join the queens, to which Lola agrees and congratulates her on her victory. Lindsay expresses her gratitude. Saturn comments that if Lindsay's runway performance had been up to standard, she would have secured her second win. Lindsay retorts that it wasn't up to par, yet she won and lets out a giggle. Saturn is visibly annoyed but decides to let it go. The four of them bond over the conversation.